What's going on, guys? It's your boy ASG15. Today we are back with another Wazzou video. We're going to be taking on the Terrapins of Maryland. This will be interesting. This was a user until he had some stuff that he had to go take care of, so he's not going to be playing this. And that's okay. So we're just going to go ahead and play against them. We're going to go ahead and aim for our third win of the season, so let's go ahead and hop right on into it, and as always, enjoy.
Welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. Today, two teams get set to square off in an inter-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Washington State Cougars taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Here's the handoff. Past the 40. There he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the fullback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And they give it to the fullback going downhill right now. And I'll tell you what, most of the time, the fullback takes you the ball, but it's most of the time as a blocker. And they give it to him really quickly. Linebacker comes down and meet him in the hole. I'll tell you what, that's big on big collision right there. Big boy pads and big boy pads.
Washington State going back to work on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. The RPO, it's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. Quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
7, Maryland, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. I'll bet you he'll be stopped at the 17. So Maryland's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. What a play by this defense.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Cougars.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man. It's McConnell. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the crow route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your own.
Grabbed in backfield. It's McConnell. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Terrapins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for space. It's McLaurin. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Terrapins! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull it in. They're up by 11 over Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The option look. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Potter. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing it up.
Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. What a good mix explosive plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react.
Oh, out of space. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
Pulls it in. And a nice grab with the defender right on him. And he's down at the 20. The Terrapins look to do some damage in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Washington. Flips it out in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Now the play fake. Under fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Maryland! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panicking, want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. He's going for it all. He's got it all right. Out of bounds at the 32, and a choke play has this offense moving. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job fighting.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Maryland, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Washington. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Freeman. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Runs through the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Now on the option. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. They get him down with this offense to set up first and goal from the 9.
First and goal, Washington State.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Goes to the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And, man, you've got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude.
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wazzou! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 3.
That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Washington. Snagged out of the air. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Turns it loose deep. Snagged it down the right side. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. They'll rush to the line. Clock stops for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Humphrey. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, you know, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting.
Look downfield again. Caught in the sticks. It's Scott. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out the half.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. A shot toward the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Terrapins!
That was a really big score right at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, come out in the second half now, trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Potter. to try to hit him deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connor's now. I'm up now.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Here comes the Wazzou offense onto the field again. Give to the back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and trying to stay on the field.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. Contact. All down, but he has enough to move the chain. they've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
35, Maryland, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the ball.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
Got his man down for you. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Makes the catch. It's Cooper. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Inside the 35. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
For the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Fine play action. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwing catch.
First and goal, Maryland.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
35, Maryland, 21.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on first and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now third.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. Back to pass, it's Washington. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Fires into the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Snags a quick pass on the left. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. first down. On the option. Big time play by the defense here to lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Washington State ready to go with another first down. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Fighting off the defense. And another broken tackle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. And if that's a play on the option, the quarterback would like to have back.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Plows through the defense. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Washington State lines up quickly.
Gain of 4. 1st and goal, Washington State.
A first down run in the red zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice game on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the ball.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a 4-3 touchdown. A 21-point cushion in the fourth. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right?
Look at that toughness just running through everybody. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Caught in the backfield. It's McLaurin. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, but that would have been disastrous. The defender was right there. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. He wants a big play here late. Touchdown, Maryland! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. You need an onside. You need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not...
Lets it fly. Snags it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougars. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Cooper. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking left. It's complete. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's McLaurin. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he steps out of bounds after getting the pick, and this one is in the ropes. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both